Hello, who is happy? We thank God for bringing us to the last day of the month of March. It's not by our power, it's by His mercies. We thank God for today's H3 handling heart health, and you are welcome. God bless you. Today we'll be looking at the topic envy. Envy. We've been treating heart disease this period, and one of them is envy. Envy is that feeling of displeasure, that anger in your heart towards someone's achievements or the person's possession. Whenever you find yourself in that situation, know that it is envy. When you start feeling uneasy, when you have that displeasure within you about someone's success, about someone's possession, that is envy. And our anchor scripture will be taken from Job chapter 5, verse 2. Job chapter 5, verse 2. I'll read from New King James Version. For wrath kills a foolish man, and envy slay a simple one. Envy slays a simple one. Who is a simple one? Is the person that lacks understanding. A simple one is one that lacks understanding, one that does not have sufficient knowledge. And the Bible is saying in Job 5:2 that envy slays. Envy slays a simple one. That means envy kills, envy destroys. It takes out life out of a simple one. It takes out life from that person that does not have knowledge needed at that time. Are you living in envy? Have you discovered it in your life that you always feel this displeasure, this uneasiness, this anger towards people's success or their possession? Yes, I know you may admire what somebody has and you desire to have it. The way to go about it is not to start feeling angry, start feeling bad about the person's possession. That is not the way to go about it. When you discover that in your life is a heart disease and it must be dealt with as such, you must run to God and beg Him to help you. Whenever you discover that kind of thing in your life, don't just harbor it, don't just keep it. Deal with it. First, how do you deal with it? You go to God in prayer. There's no need covering up. God knows all things. So there's no need going to God and you're trying to pretend, you're trying to behave as if you're okay. No. Tell God, Lord, this thing is disturbing me. I'm having this issue. Help me deal with it. Be open and sincere to Him. Tell Him that which is your trouble and He will help you. Of course, go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. Another thing that can make you feel envious is when that thing is what you should have achieved. Maybe you should have worked hard to get that thing also, but due to laziness, procrastination, or some issues that you could not handle, you've not gotten it. It's not for you to be envious, but to go back to your drawing board and say, how will I get this thing? I desire this car, I desire this type of house, but it cannot fall from the sky. If it's favor you want to ask God for to help you actualize that, to help you have that, it's okay. If you have to work hard, go back to your drawing board and say, look at what I will do this, I will do this, I will do that to get this. It's also fine. Whichever way you want to go about it, the important thing is that you will go to God and ask the Lord to help you. Don't allow envy dwell long in your heart. It is a disease and it is not right for it to be in your heart. Instead, celebrate the person. Whatever you reward, whatever you celebrate, you attract. You attract such things because you know it is good and you are celebrating it. It will come to you. So as we end today's history, look into your life. Ask yourself sincerely, probe into your inner heart. Am I envious? What is that thing I'm envious? What is that thing that is making me envious? And if it's something you truly desire and it is God will for you, work towards it to achieve it. But if it's not what you should have at that time, just imagine a child, a 5-year-old child, desiring to have a car and be driving it around. I don't know in which part of the country that will be possible, but even if the person owns a car, There will be a driver attached to the person. Okay? So go back to God, tell God what your situation is like, and God will help you. In our journey to wholeness, you can't afford to be envious. Deal with it now before it will slay you. The Bible says envy slays the simple one. I believe you're a wise person, and you are not one that envy should slay. God help you till we come your way next time. God bless you.